Young Rowan found something in his front yard in Texas, but it's not your ordinary caterpillar. Published in January of 2019, Danica DeCosto writes, "It kind of looks like an alien, but it has a caterpillar-like body. The mysterious creature in question is freaky." Zooming in on the fleshy creature, you can see it's tucked into some leaves under a small branch. As Danica mentioned, it has a human-like extraterrestrial face and a caterpillar-like body with a row of little hands on each side. When they lift him, he starts making a creepy whining noise.
He's like I think he's gonna like turn into a butterfly because he looks like a caterpillar. Has anybody ever seen one of these in their yard?
Danica writes, "I thought maybe it would be a Mothman, but when I researched about the Mothman, it said he has red eyes, and this little creature has black eyes. These kids are going to keep this monster as a pet, and lucky for us, they caught it on camera. Is this a child ghost playing around?" Posted to the Paranormal Evidence subreddit, T Danielle 0613 writes that she's been living with her boyfriend, and for years, they've encountered mysterious activity like knocks, voices, and unexplained noises. This is one event she caught on camera. The mysterious video shows a toddler walking into a room and pushing a tractor out of the way. Before toddling off, the tractor sits there still for a long while. Then suddenly its scoop collapses abruptly, even though no one is nearby. Well, some in the comments suggest it might just be that the toy wasn't latched properly. The Redditor insists that the shovel's fall was too dramatic for that. She also says that a mirror fell later that night, knocking several things over. Does this combination of events convince you? It seems to me that there's definitely something mysterious going on in this place. A strange creature straight out of The Lord of the Rings was caught on camera in the woods. Published by SEOOOSST in April of 2022. The video appears to have been captured at dawn. The cameraman is walking through the woods. As he scans the area, his camera passes over this tree trunk and spots this mysterious creature hidden within. The creature has long pointy ears, big beady eyes, and grayish skin. Frankly, he looks a bit like Gollum. Upon seeing it, the cameraman immediately runs off. Is this a cryptid, a gnome, or is this Gollum looking for his precious? Laney and Ben's Notorious Poltergeist is at it again. Published in February of 2022. This short clip shows yet another paranormal experience in their haunted home. In the video, a small picture frame falls from a shelf onto the couch below. Then a cat toy is shoved abruptly over. The action is caught on a security camera set up in the room. Upon finding stuff moved, Ben takes viewers through the room using a Kinect app. The figure of a person momentarily appears on the couch, right where the frame has fallen. First it appears sitting, then it looks like it's laying down. Is the demon right in front of him? And what will he do next? The ghost girl of La Posada de Santa Fe is believed to be the spirit of Julia Staub, the wife of wealthy merchant Abraham Staub. The Staubs built a mansion which now serves as a hotel. The hotel, however, is said to be haunted by Julia, who passed away in the house in 1896. Those who've seen her say she wears a black Victorian dress with her hair pulled back into a severe bun. Paranormal activity witnessed there includes a strong lingering scent of roses tied to Julia's love of gardening. The activity is strongest in room 256, aka Suite 100, which is where Julia lived while alive. Published by Chriselle Luna in October of 2021, the ghost girl makes an appearance in this scary video. In a dark hallway, they first hear her voice. She says please in Spanish.
Escucha, 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 escucha. De verdad me siento perdida. Escucha.
Later, in a darkened doorway, they catch her figure. While you can't see the form clearly, there does appear to be a shadow figure standing there. Is this Julia in her black Victorian dress? And why does she continue to haunt these halls? When your picture frames start to rearrange themselves, it's time to move. Posted to the Ghosts subreddit. Shadow12 writes, "This was in my house last year. Luckily, I don't live there anymore. This scary video shows an old photograph in a Victorian frame, hanging high on a wall. The movement isn't rhythmic and looks rather deliberate. Most in the comments call this creepy, but Redditor Chipped Beef on Toast offers up a theory even creepier, writing, had something similar happen a few years ago. Turns out there was a bat hiding behind a picture. Others agree that that's worse than demons or ghosts. Goldfield High School in Goldfield, Nevada is reputedly haunted. Built in the early 20th century during the area's gold rush, the school fell into disrepair after Goldfield became a ghost town when the boom was over. The school was closed in 1952, though its decaying glory remains standing, and work is being done to restore it. In this video, Ogden Paranormal heads into the building at night. Published in November of 2020, the team sent Caden into Goldfield to execute an isolation session in the haunted school. While near the grand staircase, a sound is heard off screen. The team seems to think it sounds like Caden's name, but to me it sounds like a random noise. Still, it's disturbing as Caden is alone. Shortly after, he starts to hear more noises, like a door or cupboard being opened and closed.
That was a straight footstep right above me. Oh my, maybe not. I think it might be this door. What's here?
Caden later tries to communicate directly with the spirits. As he's speaking to one, asking about the boy who lost his life in the coal room, he asks the spirit what his name was and receives a reply.
What was his name?
Is Caden truly isolated during this isolation session? Or is he in a crowded room of ghosts? Sometimes when you're looking for the passed on, you find the living. Published by HD Adam in February of 2022. This paranormal crew faces off with a very angry, alive dude. While exploring what they think is an abandoned building, they first see this strange image reflected in a window. It looks like an angry face, but are we just imagining that? A minute later, the face remains. One of the crew goes to check an adjacent door. After finding it locked, he turns away. A moment later, something bangs loudly on the door. Continuing on, they open the door to another room and find this mysterious man sitting in the darkness. The man seems angry. He stands up and starts yelling at them. He tells the crew to get out of his house, and they are soon pushed out with force. Next time, they'd better be sure no one's home.
Çık lan dışarı çık. Yemişim evine, evinden çıkacağım zaten. Çık çık. Kadına sen yaptın. Lan çık oğlum çık. Dışarı çık. Bırak. Çık dışarı. Lan.
Someone is watching you. Published by Paranormal Voyages in January of 2022. This paranormal crew is not just paranoid. As they're tuning into the spirits and or demons of this place, one of the crew sees something pop up outside through the window.
There's something outside.
Here.
Later, as she's wearing headphones to listen in to what the spirits have to say, she feels someone, and then that someone speaks.
Who are you? What are you?
Whoa, move her chair, it said, in a deep man's voice.
Let's see you move the chair.
After the demon says to touch her and make her cry, the crew urges the demon to leave.
Make her cry, it said.
No, you cannot make her cry. You're gonna have to leave. You can't do anything negative.
The woman looks very shaken up, and she says she felt weird vibes. Are these the vibes of a demon? more than likely. This is some serious EMF gone wrong. Published by Dark Life in March of 2022, Dennis held an EMF session in the basement of this old house in which girls are said to have gone missing. After spending some time in the basement, he hears something in the wardrobe. As he reaches toward it, the wardrobe starts to rock aggressively. Dennis runs from it, and in doing so appears to hurt his leg amongst all the rubbish in the basement. He looks back for a moment but decides it's best to leave the house. And after seeing this shell of a haunted home, wouldn't you? Thank you so much for getting me to 10,000 subscribers here on my Clips channel. If you want to support, please press that subscribe button. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers next. Thank you.